Now entering the temple of Eclipse.
Okay, hello everyone, it is Arcus1258 here, back about an hour after last time, and my phone just fell, yay. I'm back with some more Overwatch League of Nations. This time it is going to be Antimatter, who are on the blue, versus Eclipse, who are on the red. Very interesting game. We already saw the 1st and 6th seed with Zenith versus Nocturnal. Nocturnal took it. This time we're going to see the 2nd and 3rd seed, I believe. With Antimatter and Eclipse, I could check that real quick. First, the stream.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Both teams, neither team running goats as we did see last game. Both teams going to be running standard comps, the standard die versus a standard bunker.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. Enemies round.
This bunker versus this dive. Usually you don't want to run a bunker into a heavy dive, but there is no hog to hook the dive. There is a Junkrat for the traps. It'll be very interesting to see how this dive does work. Abstract, gonna be the first one taken out by Lieutenant. Oof, a huge pick there. That is how you start off a series strong. Combat gonna be able to get those onto Abstract. Dive coming in. Lieutenant just headshot of the axe crit on that one. So MJ does fall though. Both main tanks are down. MJ gonna get res. Mew Mew does fall, or does go down while getting the res. T-Nax gets T-Max and does die. MJN falls again. Poggy falls as well. Abstract getting a lot of picks here. Pushing up, getting, essentially, it seems like he's getting pocketed right now by combat. Maybe sometimes not the worst choice. Pocket someone who's getting a lot of picks. Or at least pocketing until the tank got there. Jazz does fall. There is Marley. Not yet. Jazz and Lieutenant all go down. First tick is going to be taken, and that is going to be the retreat. Antimatter going to go back. Set up on second point. MJ going to go onto the Reinhardt. Lieutenant Roof going to go onto the Somber. And Jazz onto the Zarya. Marley, Abstract, and Godspeed all have the ults. Poggy going to be the next, or Poggy in combat, very close to their ults. T-Max, Oscar, and Baguette gonna have their ults before their counter procs, but still will take quite a while to get it. Combat gonna be first ult in the board with the Valk. Lieutenant, first one to fall. There's Mew Mew, Pulse Bomb, Bleed, all coming in. Baguette and Poggy both go down. Molly falls as well. It's only MJ left alive on the point, but he can fall for a very, very long time. Jazz is also there, does fall at very high charge. Baguette does get res. MJ finally does fall. Lieutenant goes down. There is the pulse. The Riptide coming in, and it takes combat and Abstract out. Poggy does go down fourth though, but he got 2 picks with that. Mew Mew does go down. Parasitic is taken. There's the I can't speak. The ult from the Baptiste coming in. Molly does go down. Amplification Matrix. There we go. Jazz falls as well. Actually, gonna get pinned. Dive with the Primal Rage. There's the Shatter coming in from MJ and A. Bomb gonna come in with the sound barrier as well. MJ gonna fall. Action gets res. Mew Mew goes down. What a fight. Poggy gonna come back on as that Reaper. Lieutenant does fall. And this stall is going to determine everything from Molly. 1 health gonna go down. Jazz and Poggy both go down as well. MJN back as the Hammond. There's a pulse bomb. There is the Blade coming in. Marley and MJ both go down. There's Mew Mew. Pulse bomb gonna come in from Lieutenant, doesn't get anything. And there's the Primal Rage coming in from Action. Combat has another Valk. Another Valk began the fight with one, gonna have another one by the time the fight is over. Lieutenant Oof does fall. Ults coming back online. They were used at the beginning, now coming back online. Jazz does fall. pick after pick, but the stall is too good from Antimatter. A great stall. This is a clinic in how to stall out a point. Mew Mew does fall with that Valk. Poggy falls with the Death Blossom. Jazz now onto the D.Va, gonna try and get back as quickly as possible. MJN trying to build up that ult as well. Molly falls at 90% to the Sound Barrier. Lieutenant able to sail the point out with that chaser very effectively. There's the full bomb on to MJN. Lieutenant, one health. There's the Sound Barrier. There is the bomb, and no one back to touch onto the point. Looking at that, so if Antimatter could have just held on to the point for just a few more seconds, they would have been able to get 5 ults there and most certainly hold the point. But they were not able to. Instead, they... Ooh, wait, but if Antimatter could have just stalled the one more point, they would have been able to stall that out. Instead, they stalled for a good few minutes. That was one heck of a fight. I'm gonna get some water now so my throat doesn't die. I will be back. You can look at their comps. You can analyze them to your heart's content for the next 45? Yeah, 45 seconds.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay. Also, I'll say this.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, sorry about that. I just accidentally pulled my mic out, so now you can't really see what the comps are. We will see this bunker versus a triple DPS Hammond comp. Does it fall? MJ falls beforehand though. Combat able to get the res. Godspeed now back up in the fight, and Baguette does fall. Poggy on the Pharah, very effective against this comp. Perhaps a bit too effective there. Everyone's down. That's a 5k. That is a legitimate 5k from Poggy. Can't get much more Pog than that. T-Nax, why are you running that way? Run to the point. Thank you. Run to the point, you'll die quicker. Or at least stall it out, but Poggy already has that ult. Bunch of swaps coming in. Baguette on Lucio. Godspeed on that Doom, and Abstract on the McCree. Godspeed first one to go down. There's Abstract. Baguette falls. This heavy DPS comp coming with all the damage. There's the barrage. There's the blade. Combat using that Valk to try and counteract both ults, but Lieutenant now gonna put the dragon right in there. Takes both tanks out. There's Combat. The DPS right now are going in. Lieutenant with so many picks, Poggy with so many picks, and Jazz just getting all the damage in on all of them. Just DPS huge right now. Just pick after pick. Will we see an equal stall from Eclipse to the one that Antimatter happened to pull out of them? Like, just pull out of something. MJ, I'm using that ult now. Mine's somewhere. There is still a stall on the point with the Mei and the Hammond. T-Nax 1 health. Does finally fall. Baguette falls as well on the Lucio, who's still back. Abstract falls as well. Possibly the best stalling on the team. T-Nax gets res by Combat. Who does fall. Actrid falls as well. Actrid so close to that ult. Mew Mew now using that Valk. Molly has the Sound Barrier. Draz, Poggy, and Lieutenant all about to build up their ult. T-Nax does fall. We're about to see some DPS ults. Actrid's gonna come back in with that Primal, try and stall out for a very, very long time. We do see more contesting here. There is the blade coming in. Baguette, Molly both go down. There's the dragon, and there is the barrage. We also do see the Meteor Strike from Godspeed, and actually coming back in with that ult. Lieutenant and Mew both go down. Combat, get back in, and Abstract all down. Jazz falls as well. It does seem like this stall is going to be a hold for Eclipse. Not letting that no, the second tick was taken actually. Abstract now down. Does get the seed. I do believe that there is no pausing. I learned that the hard way last time. Oh, they're just messages. Someone's like messaging infinitely. Blossom, please don't.
Heroes never die.
Alright, doing the next. Awesome, yeah. Okay, Abstract is back. Next, when it goes off, I'm gonna have to cut the messages right there. There's a pretty big fight here. There's the Meteor Strike. You see so many ults here. Meteor Strike comes in, combat does fall. There's Molly's death. Jazz now using that blade. Mew Mew using the Valk. Poggy about to build up that barrage. Atop everything, and there's the ult coming up. Takes both tanks out, but does get taken out himself by the Mei. But both tanks might just be a much better pick. Jazz gets frozen here, unable to survive. An Abstract having some difficulties with his internet. DCs again. Mew Mew falls. This could be. This is what the defending team right now. This is what Antimatter need. As that is the sound barrier coming in from Molly. Gets 4 people. Doesn't get Mew Mew. Doesn't get Oof. Oof is dead. Didn't get Mew Mew. Oof gonna go onto the Doomfist now. Actually, combat. Oh, both use their ults. The Valk and the Primal both really get stalling. Baguette also has that sound barrier, which is another great stall ult. And even though Eclipse are down, they're still holding this. They are down a person at all times, and they are still holding. There is the mines coming in. MJN with the initiation, with the dive, then using the ult. Knocks everyone back a bit. Combat 1 health. Does fall. Marley, though, does fall as well. That's 2 down. There's a Meteor Strike coming in from Godspeed. Abstract is back in, and Marley gets res. The 2 people coming back in at the same time. Godspeed does fall, though. There's the sound barrier. Gets both tanks and the Lucio. Of course, Lucio will get it. Abstract back, and Axkid does fall. There's the mines from T-Nax cutting off a major section of the point. About 50, a bit less than 50%. They're actually going to give res Baguette, and T-Nax full through fall. T-Nax able to get a pick after the death on his Lieutenant. There is the barrage coming in from Poggy. Another one. Jazz, though, to pull that mines right there from T-Nax. Out serves its purpose longer than T-Nax did in that fight. Godspeed, Mew Mew both go down. Combat now as well. MJN gets frozen. Gonna have to back out there. Used his ult. Didn't get much. Poggy does fall. Meteor Strike coming in from Lieutenant. Transcendence coming in from Molly. Abstract does fall. MJN just kind of getting booped around here by the Doom. T-Nax 1 health, no doubt that's going to be pushed here. Jazz falls, there's the Primal, there is the Meteor Strike coming in. Gods gets knocked way back, but able to get right back into the thick of things. Lieutenant does go down, but in turn for Lieutenant dying, they do get back Jazz in the form of a res. Whenever you go for the res, there's always a chance that someone will die as you do not have enough healing. There's a healing deficiency. Sorry for that. I had to drink of water. This is going to be very interesting here. We're going to, like, Antimatter, they're going to need to take the point in 30 seconds here to have a chance at winning. It's still a great chance that they won't do anything. Molly and Abstract both go down. Combat using the Valk. Molly gets rezzed. This is the best shot Antimatter have. There's Extra Death. The res gonna come in, but Combat fails resing. That happens every now and then. It's rare, but it does happen. Combat and Baguette both go down. There are the mines all over the point from T-Nax. Molly and Mew Mew both go down. Godspeed falls as well. And the mines coming from MJN. Lieutenant 1 health. There's Extra falls. T-Nax falls. There is the sound barrier from Baguette. And the blizzard from Abstract. MJN does fall. Draz does follow. Godspeed getting so many picks. Poggy falls as well. There's Lieutenant. T-Nax gonna be res. Mew Mew coming back in with the Valk. Gonna be able to touch the point. Molly's still quite a bit behind. And Mew Mew gets punched in the wall, but Molly able to build up that ult just in time. Contesting the point now as the Zen with the Transcendence. MJN gonna try and get back in time. Unable to, and that is gonna be Eclipse taking map number 1. What a great map. Such a good hold from both teams. Great attacks. Man. Cards has shown 0, 1, 4, 3. Poggy with a huge amount of damage. Okay, I've put in our both teams ready, and we have a not yet. Abstract having that difficulty with the internet, no doubt gonna be subbed. But even though that he's had the internet, they still held the point. Very hard to hold. Well, actually, if there's anyone, it's always hard to hold with a man disadvantage. But if there's any map to do it on, that's it. We're going to be in the finals. Let's see. So it's the winner of the winner's bracket and loser's bracket, right? So who's in loser's bracket right now? Out of all the teams, let's see. Oh, Castillo got upsetted there. Let's see. Winner's bracket. So now Colonel's going up. I do not. Let's see. Let's go with what it's about to happen here. If Eclipse are able to win the next 2 maps against Antimatter. Let's go with that for a second. It'd be Antimatter. It'd be Eclipse versus Nocturnal. Nocturnal, I believe, go over in that one. Let's just take the current standing for Meme Dream Team and Sister. Sister goes over. Iffy situation there. That could actually change. I don't know who goes over in Violent versus Castillo. I'm going to assume Castillo go over that. So it'd be Castillo versus, I think, Antimatter. And I do believe that Antimatter would go over them. Sister Squad be facing Zenith. Zenith go over them. If it's Meme Dream Team, I don't really know which one could go over. Meme Dream Team could, but Zenith probably would. So it'd be Zenith versus Antimatter. Takes on, the winner of that goes on to take Nocturnal. Actually, no, they go on to take Eclipse. either way, it's really kind of going to be Nocturnal, I think. It's probably going to be Nocturnal and Eclipse finals for the winner's bracket. And I don't know who would be in the winner. That's just my opinion. The way I really look at these right now. Game chat, still not ready. Cal here. What is Cal is not on that team. Yeah, Cal ain't on that team. Silly goose. Of course you would be, Prime. Still waiting on a sub from Eclipse. Oh yeah, I need to set something up real quick. I need to like take notifications off. Notifications. Hop notifications. Disable all of them. Actually, just messages. Boom. Okay, we should be good. Is gonna be one swap slider for Poggy. And Eclipse actually not gonna make a swap. Oh, more swaps actually gonna come in. Bullet for Mew. For Molly, so the support line does get swapped. I mean, you're swapping out Mercies, it really shouldn't make a difference. But the other support, that can make a difference. We're gonna take Temple off, and we're gonna put Hollywood on as it is the map right now. And then we're gonna get A ready. Question mark. Antimatter still have not given us the ready, so we still cannot go. They are typing. They are typing. We could see. Is it going to be the ready or is it going to be something else? They're typing. The suspense is killing me. Add slider. They added slider. So not yet. I really thought they were going to go for it. They are not yet. He's going to move him there. I somehow left the group. What team is Tusk on? What team is Tusk? Tusk doesn't seem to be on a team. Okay, they are ready. Weebology though. That way, no longer spectating.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Whoa, okay, combat's being aggressive now in the chat.
Initiating match.
What comps do I think they're gonna run? I mean, I hope they run goats. I mean, especially if they're gonna be Zen goats, there's always, if you can run Zen goats, you win. But, you know. Probably gonna be running some variation of 2-2-2. I would like to see a goats comp though.
Ready for battle.
Anyone out there?
Yeah, 2-2-2. Oh, is this a version of goats with a mercy?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
My kind of city. Light, camera, action!
This could be a version of goats, a dive goats with a mercy. No, they have gods. Unfortunate. It is not goats, it's a triple tank comp with a mercy. Abstract actually is going to go on to the DPS, so it is 2-2-2. I guessed right. I guessed correctly. I did say both teams would probably be running a 2-2-2 comp, and guess what? They are. Who would have guessed it? Lieutenant doing a bit of scouting here as a Sombra. Gonna try and pick his target, and Drax takes Abstract out of the fight, and Hack comes on to combat, who just cannot get that res off while hacked. Axcrid dives in that time, but the off-tank T-Nax cannot go in with the main tank. Gonna be forced to help the Mercy, and Axcrid pays for it.
Time to raise my APM.
Axcrid once again dives in and gets taken out. This bunker comp here, although without a Junkrat, although without a Bastion, the McCree is super effective in tandem with this Hog. MJN and Jazz working almost seamlessly together. Able to stun the people for at least a second. Oh, even more. Spam the crab for no reason. Axcrid is hacked. The High Noon coming in. No one gets hit by it though. They were locked on, but just did come through. Axcrid takes a lot of damage. Slider and MJ in the same boat. Both Mercies now using Valk and Lieutenant. Ooh, give me the first one. Do go down in the fight. Slider now does fall. Stun onto the main tank, onto the Reinhardt, onto Axcrid. The Dragons come through from Godspeed, but countered by the whole Hog from MJN. But he gets trapped and he gets taken out. Godspeed on the Hanzo and Abstract on that Junkrat. Jazz does fall. Slider gonna go onto the Reinhardt. It's only stall from here on out. Bullet does fall. Takes an arrow to the head, I think. Can I see the arrow through there? No. Just kind of falls into the bush at a very awkward angle. And the point is going to be taken by Eclipse here.
I am moving to payload. Falling with me.
Ults are coming online. It'll be 3-2. Depending on how quickly Godspeed can build up his ult. And how quickly Jazz can build up his ult. It could be a 4-2 or a 3-4 or even a 3-3. Abstract gets killed and gets rezzed, and a huge EMP comes against Axcrid. T-Nax, Baggett, and combat. Axcrid does fall from that. Godspeed as well. Didn't get hacked from the EMP, but does go down. Jazz gets taken out, but Abstract falls in turn, got hugged. Bullet does get counter picked though, so there are two counter picks that come in. Combat, they're using that Valk. Gonna be up in the sky. No High Noon in sight to take that Valk out of the sky. No way to clip the wings. Slider does fall. And once again, going down Mercy. That's gonna kill you. I called it. Axe good combat and got speed all go down to Jazz. Huge high noon came in. I called the combat. I was spectating. A T-Nexus fall. Possibly a pick onto Abstract, I don't know, but and one onto Baguette. MJN just using that whole hog. But what happened there? You go in, use the end of your belt to battle Mercy, and you pay for it. That's what happens. That's why you don't go battle Mercy, unless you have a one-trick battle Mercy account. And you still shouldn't go battle Mercy. That's what happens. That's what happens. Slider does fall. Abstract gets hacked. Did use the Riptide there. Bullet using the valve, keeping everyone else up and in the fight. Slider gonna have a long time to come back. We'll have the EMP once again, but there's no real ult to capitalize on it. Jazz, Action, T-Nex, and Gatsby all go down. Jazz gonna have to come in. Bullet, once again, the Battle Mercy comes in and they die. Bullet does fall, but not before getting the res onto Jazz. Slider gets picked by Action, but not before getting, or after getting picked by not before getting picked by Lieutenant. Combat and MJ, and both go down. I wouldn't go Battle Mercy. Every time a Mercy's Battle Mercy that I've caught, that I've been spectating while they have died. So hopefully you don't get caught spectating. You don't get caught in the stream while I spectate you and you go Battle Mercy, because you will die on this map. Bullet using the techniques gets blown up in the air. Godspeed does fall. High Noon coming in. We do see the belt from combat. High Noon able to take X-Crit out. Cal left the game. He was spectating. No longer is he. Ults are on the board though. Comic just gonna have to kind of bitterly use the rest of that. Valk not really getting what they want, what you want out of it.
60 seconds.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Godspeed gonna get rezzed here. Did fall. Grab gonna come in. Dragon comboed. Only got Slider though. Hook onto Axe Kid. Yugs used the sound barrier. Got killed before they could drop the beat on the floor. Lieutenant does fall as well. Jazz in tow. And we do see the Valk from Bullet. Gonna get the res onto Jazz. MJN does fall though. MJN used that ult as they fell. Ults are gonna be online, no doubt. The High Noon gonna come in from behind. No, they're gonna get pushed here. Won't be able to really get an Axe Grid and Slider. Both go down. EMP comes in. Riptire as well. The Riptire takes 3. The Riptire takes 3. Bullet, Yugs, and Jazz all out. Lieutenant falls as well. Combat down as well. So many ults unable to be used, but I don't think it'll matter. Abstract gonna go under the tree. Gonna drag back as quickly as possible. MJN does fall, and there's no one left to touch on the point to contest from Antimatter. They're gonna have to back up. Now, Jazz found the Riptire, killed the Junkrat, but that tipped the Junkrat off that someone was there, that the McCree was there. He went back and to go get pick on the McCree because no one else was there, and all of a sudden he got full supports with the McCree. So that possibly a misplay there. Slider does fall to Abstract, who does die to the Lieutenant, but does get rezzed by. So Slider only one down at the moment. Gonna have to wait on the respawn for that one. And nothing to block the shatter. Slider's not back in time. There's a sound barrier to brew along with the Valk. Okay, I don't exactly like the Valka. You did damage boost. They almost misplayed that there. They went with the healing while the sound barrier got essentially everyone. I think it only missed one. They prime opportunity to damage boost everyone. Slider does fall. There's Yugs. Oh, going down. A bit of misplay by the ults aside. That's still a great combination. Dragon's gonna come in to counter that Blizzard. MJN, Bullet, T-Nex, and Lieutenant all go down. Jazz follows, and the rest gonna come in on T-Nex. But in that time, Abstract gets pinned. T-Nex gets res. Slider does fall. There we go. Grab Gonna come in, off on the right there. We do see a shatter. Gonna come in, gonna take Yokes out again. Unable to use that shatter. High noon from Jazz, able to take combat out. Lieutenant does get res, and MJN does fall. It could all be over right here. Both Ryan pin each other. Jazz and Slider both fall. It's only Lieutenant and and Bullet. Both on the point, both fall. And that is round 1 on map number 2. Can't sit better in the game. Round 1 complete.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Pop, do you really want to say that? You really want me to prove that wrong?
Initiating match.
You what? Can't join team chat. Your MT? Wait. MT question mark? Your MT. I hit the pause by accident. I am bad. That is not who was up there. No. No, you are not joining.
Ready for battle.
Who's this Nairbrain? Slider DCs, I think, to just check the voice chat thing.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let me check team roster right now to find out who this Nairbrain is. See if he's on either team. He got invited, so it is invite only right now. Yeah, he is not on a team. Slider now back. Once again, it does seem like we will see a 2-2-2. Boring. Boring. 2-2-2s are boring. Goats are fun. That's my objective opinion.
I have located the enemy. You needed a doctor?
Why am I okay, I'm bad. Let's look at the main tanks. Fight coming through. Baguette does fall. And the res tried to come through, but there's nothing that can stop a flame strike, and MJN just able to pick up a piece of combat. Abstract, T-Nex, and Ash could all go down. Antimatter just fly through. Goats is the best meta. Godspeed does fall at the very end there. Goats best meta. Change my mind. It's one of the best metas. You can barely run a Mercy into it unless that Mercy is literally like one of the best, which is like 5 people. You know, I can only run it every now and then depending on the comp that we're facing and depending on how good they are. Only, I'd say 5 people can actually run it on a regular basis. So there's no Mercy, so no res, which is amazing. Sombra can be played. Like, you can play so many stuff into it with different versions. It's so versatile. We are going to see the ults come through. Jazz using the dragons. Action! Able to get the shatter and gets everyone except for Lieutenant, but Lieutenant does get pinned. MJN does fall. We also saw the Valk coming in from combat, which is going to be a bit negated here after that. Yiggs and Slider both go down. No doubt they want that Valk back. Because it just kind of... Unless that Valk critically saved someone, which I don't think it was. No, not Nanoblade. It was Beyblade. Beyblade was the meta, mate. Beyblade was the meta. Way back when. That's the damn meta. Yo, finally able to get the sound barrier down. Gets all 6. Slider with a shatter as well. Actually does fall. Godspeed 1 health here. Combat does fall to Lieutenant Oof's Blade, who is still blading there. Abstract does fall. Godspeed as well. Nairbrain leaves. And the point finally is gonna start getting pushed again by Antimatter. He got bit held at that one good choke. But the thing is, about second point on Hollywood, there's only one good choke before the very end. There is the grab. Countered! The counter! Dragon comes in as well. But that was a classic situation of Reinhardt misplay. So everyone's just gonna die here. What happens with the grab? You're stuck in the grab, right? The other Ryan gonna push up on you, gonna start swinging. You see that? Boom! Big ult comes through. And what you want to do is you want to jump up, swing, and then put your shield back up. They'll think if you're jumping and swinging, you're not putting it back up. You put the shield back up, they're gonna shatter it and you're gonna block it, and it's gonna be hilarious. Other than there's a few different levels of misplay. That was one of them. Godspeed, first one to fall. Combat using that Valk very, very liberally, I see. And using it first, very often. Baguette, Abstract, and Combat all go down. Axe Crid, T-Nex, both tanks now down. And Combat DCs. Blade from Lieutenant being used somewhere in there to kill, DC'd someone. I usually only save that for EMP jokes. When they get EMP'd, they DC, but I think that was a blade just caused the DC. What are the odds? They're gonna swap onto that Anna, or Anna. I found it. You can see the high noon come in, and Yugs and MGN both go down. Got to be false as well. Wait, Anna, Anna, and Ana, I think. Depends on your pronunciation of different words. I think. Ana might not be one. Anna and Anna. Either way, Axcrit does fall, and this is going to be that 5v6 scenario. But this time, they're going to be down a support. Not down a DPS, down a support. It's going to be very difficult for them, for Eclipse to take it here. There's the grab coming in with the combination of the Meteor Strike. Countered by the Coalescence, but still not going to matter. Not going to save the tanks. MGN going to get rezzed by Yugs though. Slider did fall. The Lieutenant now finally does fall. There is the Valk. No real way to contest that Valk. Dragon and grab combination. Action, Abstract both go down. Gutsy going to pick on to Jazz. Nano on to T-Nex. Godspeed and Jazz both fall. Axcrid and Abstract going to swap onto the Hammond May respectively. There's the blade coming from Lieutenant. Gets down. So you got to be onto the Tracer now. Back at Antimatter supposed to go down. Lieutenant going in with that blade. Gonna try and contest everything now. Gonna try and kill everything inside. Slider goes in with the Shattered. Take Godspeed out of the fight instantaneously. There's Axcrid's death. Abstract falls under to get back into that stalling conditions. Baguette falls. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, nothing much. In case it's like some big message I missed. This match is just plagued by DCs from Eclipse.
Initiating match.
Oh. Just DC after DC after DC. I hit pause again. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to invite combat back. There you go. I did my job. I did my part. I'm not sure if anyone else is, but I did my part. That's all I can do. I can only send the invite. No clue if they'll join or not. No clue. But until then, Baguette gonna go on to the Mercy. I have not seen this person play Mercy. It should be interesting to see. I hit pause again. Baguette. Do they play Mercy? They do not play Mercy. It should be really funny. They'll probably be better. We'll see, we'll see. An untrained eye with Mercy can be really... Oh no, they're gonna make swaps. T-Nex can go on the Mercy. Baguette can go on to the... I'm gonna hug. Fairly interesting comp. You score right now, AJ? Well, it's 3-3. Overtime, technically. And Eclipse 1-0. They also are down 5-6. So, yeah, it's kind of all backwards. A rotten egg by Tracer. I don't even know what slime that is. Probably a new one from the anniversary event. I thought we got a bunch of skins from that event. Antimatter should take this very quickly. They're just gonna rotate in. They're gonna have the people to go in. Hook on the baguette, who is able to survive for the moment. Slider does go down. There's Yugs, but Abstract falls in turn. It's a battle of the hogs. And the winner is MJX. Abstract does get res. Lieutenant falls on the Farah. MGN tries to get a hook onto the Bastion, but just gets killed. Draz falls as well. Godspeed now has that ult, but doesn't have a shield. There is a shield. This comp heavily relies on Godspeed to kill everything, and everyone to keep Godspeed alive to kill everything. So if Godspeed can kill everything, his team might not be able to keep him alive. But if his team is able to keep him alive, Godspeed has to be able to kill everything. So it works both ways. There are two choke points within this comp. And those are those two. The shield's gonna get broken here. Nope, pick though. Ults are up. The point almost taken. Hula coming up from behind. Godspeed taken all the way out. Bullet does bite a bullet there. Godspeed does fall though. There's the Balcom T-Nax and the amplification matrix coming in from Abstract. Shatter though coming in from Slider. Whole Hog coming in from Baguette. Jaybird comes in. He's technically not allowed. He's gonna be in specs. We'll also spectate red. There's the Bongo coming in from Axe Kid. Blade from Lieutenant and Coalescing from Bullet. Draz gets hooked, does get killed. 2 minutes of Dawn within 2 fights here. Amplification matrix coming in from Abstract. Slider goes down. Yugs goes down. Baguette coming in with the whole hog. MJN goes down. Bullet as well. This is huge. Still, Lieutenant able to contest. Now Draz contesting. Both of them go down and there's no one to contest. Eclipse just won a 5v6. Technically they drawed it, but that is a big oof. Imagine losing a 5v6 and you're the 6. Antimatter had all the cards. If that does it, if that's like not like, I don't see Eclipse losing this game right now. I do not see them losing. I do not see Eclipse losing this game. They just won a 5v6 with respawn disadvantage. The 6 players had the respawn advantage. Oh, there's gonna be a spectator spot. Sam. I'm gonna put Sam in there for the moment because they've been there longer. So well, it's going to Lijiang Tower now. That's just, I don't know how you say anything for that. All I know is that supports just kind of got rocked that game on every level. The sound barriers couldn't connect. The Falcons were very aggressive, but could have been worked a bit better. Weeb versus Slider. Wait, what team is Jay on? Oh, I put him on the wrong team, didn't I? My bad if I did. Yeah, I did. Jaybird in. I'm sorry, but I kind of put Jaybird on the wrong team. J for oof. Like they blue only. Copy text. Paste. Boom. Oh, both teams ready. 4 spectator spots to none. Tactical to score. We are on the third maps. The third map, Eclipse won the first one, and it's a draw the second. And both times Eclipse have been down, people. So, there's a fly on the TV. But man, Eclipse ready to go. So I don't know who this Tusk guy is, so he's probably going to be the first one kicked if we do need spots. Unless I'm just like dumb and just like not realizing anything. There's no one named Tusk. Yeah, no one named Tusk. Both teams do say that they are ready. I don't really know if we're swapping sides, so I'm just not gonna. I don't really know. Both teams are ready though. Now, do we want to count a draw as a win for both sides, a loss for both sides, or just a draw? That's the thing. I don't really know. It could be over right here, or it's like not even close. What was the first map? Anubis, right? Yeah, it was Anubis. Yes, technically Eclipse are indeed winning. Oh, wait, this is the bottom map. Now, if you just look up, you can kind of see something. What is... There's a big tower there. What's that? I can see some, like, aircrafts, it seems like. Oh, wait, that's the other map. What's all the way up there? Aircrafts. That's the other map. See, all of the King of the Hill maps, or control maps, all are on the same big map. I can also tell you that those cars are one way, and they're also probably flat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are flat. The cars. The ships, no, but the cars are definitely flat. And they also, the other side, they're also like 1 or 2-dimensional. They're not 3D and they're flat. Both teams running interesting comps here. Eclipse gonna be running this double tank triple support with a Sombra, while Antimatter gonna be running a 1 tank double support triple DPS comp. MJN, the tank, only tank for his team, gonna be first one to fall. Abstract at 100 charge, rolling through the supports there. Jaybird and Bullet both go down. Well, not the both supports, but the Mercy and MJN as well. There's Molly who is hacked, no doubt gonna die. Just you cannot stop a high charge Zarya when they just get going. That's it. Axcrit does fall, but Weebology in turn. Eclipse able to take the point. I do not see. There is no way that you can convince me right now that Eclipse do not win this set. That they do not win the match. They just draw it on the 6-5. Their 5 people are better than the 6. Now, of course, there could be some swaps that change that. The pulse bomb does come in. Bullet and Molly both go down. We do see grab. We do see a Bob. Unfortunately, you cannot spectate a Bob. I am clicking the spectator button, but you cannot spectate a Bob. It is the biggest unfortunate in this game. Action, Biology, Abstract, and Godspeed all fall there. Bob does get a kill. Hack on MJN. Cannot shield his way in. There's the Coalescence coming in from T-Nax. A shatter from Godspeed. MJN does fall.
This will restore you.
Red Bullet and Jazz. Now there are as many comments as the viewers squared. There's 7 viewers, you square it, you get 49. There's 49 comments. Quick maths. You believe Antimatter in map 5? Well, it's first to 3 map wins, and there's already a draw, so you might actually go to more than a map 5. We will see. But Antimatter can't really lose anymore. Shatter comes in, takes Baguette down. Bullet coming in with the Val coming and giving the point. There's the EMP shatter. Both sound barriers getting used. Dragons coming through. Godspeed and actually both down. Bullet in turn though. Baguette as well. Abstract using that grab does fall to Draz to the counterpart. Fight still rages on the point. It does seem like Antimatter are finally gonna be able to cap. They cannot lose another fight. Or not, they can lose a fight, but they cannot lose the point again, really. They can possibly lose another fight, but that'd be very difficult to come back from. Rotation gonna come through. They're kind of trying to bait out a rotation here from Antimatter. It's not gonna work. There's the grab. Sound, coalescence, rally all getting used. Everyone going down. Can't say it better than the game. Cannot say it better than the game. Team killed right there. But what was that? How many ults were used there? The grab and the rally to the coalescence. So if Eclipse play their cards right, they essentially just push in, get the ults out, and then just come in with 6 ults against 2. And I'm saying 2, that'd be generous if Antimatter are able to rotate their ults effectively. But still, they'd have 6 ults. Oh my gosh, Godspeed got everyone. I think he got everyone, all but one. Molly, MJ, both down. There's Colette from Bullet. There's the Dragons from Jaybird. MJ still gonna come back in with that shatter, but maybe not in time. Biology does fall. Hack on to Jazz, who's very high charge. Check it out, 50. Jazz and Bullet both go down. Jaybird pulling something out of his hat there, just does some moves, able to escape. Able to get on the point, does fall. MJ and it does fall as well. There's the EMP from Baguette. Marley does fall as well. EMP on the MGN. That sounds really cool. Didn't happen though. There's the grab coalescence as well. It's just kind of over here, but there is still stalling. Bullet falls with biology. Jazz gonna try and stay alive. I think he didn't die there. I think his stats are still safe. Axe Crit definitely stats are safe there with that death. Doesn't get in time. Because deaths only count when the game isn't after, like, when the point still hasn't been capped at 100%. This tower seems familiar. That seems familiar. What's over this edge? Very familiar courtyard, eh? That's familiar. Yeah. All the maps the same with Nepal, like this. I believe Ilios has it left to right. All the maps are on, all the small maps are on big maps. So they're all sub maps on the big maps. That's how I like to remember them. That's why I call them sub maps, because they're sub maps on big maps. A dive comp coming in versus this Ana Goat. This is what I love to see. Godspeed does fall first, but Jaybird in turn. Actually in turn though. MJN though. In turn. It's just turn. T-Nox, Molly, Baguette. Pick for pick. This is what happens when you run goats, and it is beautiful. Sam does fall. There's Abstract. Eventually the goats do win out though. But you don't get better than that. It was one person got picked, then someone from the opposite team got picked. Then just follow that until there's only 3-3, and then all of them die at once. Of course.
Time to read my APM.
Molly does fall. Okay. Jack using that ult does die, but able to kill Jazz. Enemy Biology's mech. Actually gonna get res. Baguette does fall, and Jaybird falls as well. There's the rally from Bullet. And even though Eclipse were able to draw that 5-6, they're facing a Ghost comp. And they're actually about to win the fight. Okay, Biology, Molly, MJN, and Bullet all go down. Godspeed getting so many picks there with that blade as well. Now if oh, I hit the wrong button. Ugh. If Eclipse, if they beat this Goats comp, I do not see them any way that they could lose. I do not see a single way they could lose. And they go on to Nocturnal. If they beat a Goats comp, right here, they do not lose. Bullet now gonna go onto the Moira. And Jaybird onto that Ash. So actually, the Goats comp gonna get swapped off here. They're actually gonna swap off the Goats comp to deal with that fair. Abstract does go down, but does get res. Jaybird still got the pick though. Evology sending in the bomb, able to kill T-Nax, but does fall himself. MJ and Abstract both go down. We do see the sound barrier from both Lucios now. Jazz is hacked, but still high, or actually medium charge. Unable to get the bullet, the bubble on the bullet. That's a tongue twister. Does fall. Bullet as well. Both of them go down. And the dive able to hold. X-Grid does fall off the map and Jaybird does go down. Bob Goats? That isn't a thing. Unless it's coined yet. I don't think it's been coined and are used as an actual tactic. Full man EMP followed with the blade. Baguette, there's the grab. Kind of taking that blade out of contention. Abstract and Godspeed both go down. Balji now on that Reaper. And that's going to be the swap of the point here. Sam and Alex both go down. Godspeed now going to go onto the Ana. Actually, onto the Widow. T-Nax falls very late in that fight, but is the Mercy will be able to fly to the Lucio. At worst case. Everyone's still there though, so easy fly. Abstract loses a duel to Jaybird. Now on that McCree, only one tank, and it is the main tank, who is directly countered by the DPS of the opposite team. Godspeed does fall to Jaybird. Jaybird just going off on this Ash. Just taking no prisoners today. Actually ran into Weebology, just taken out. Axe gonna get res by T-Nax. Action almost got booped off twice. Bob sent straight to the point. Gonna force everyone onto the left side of, or really the back side of this point. Action does fall. There's Coalescence. There is the Valk. T-Nax gets taken out by Jaybird. Jaybird coming in and just taking everyone out. MJ goes down. Sam. There's the bubbled Death Blossom takes Abstract out, but Jaybird does fall back in turn though. Even though Jaybird fell, who was at, could arguably say he was the carry there for a bit at the end, is down. There's not enough to come in and sustain with him down. Godspeed able to get a health pack. Still gonna try and get another point. Actually does fall though to Weebology. T-Nax falls to Weebology as well. Sam coming in with a 1-man sound barrier. Molly with a 5-man. You can tell the difference in this fight, how it's just gonna end. Sam and Akix both go down. Hainu gonna come in from Baguette somewhere, able to take Jaybird out, but it's not gonna be enough. Godspeed falls as well, and that is round number 2. And now we're gonna go up to the control center. Voice crack. Control center. If we just look out the edge. If we just look out the edge. Directly below us is the map we were on. And all the way out there is the map we were on the first time. Now unfortunately you can't jump off this and like go back there because there's walls. I wonder if you can actually like take out the walls and you could like spectate down there, like fly down. That'd be sick. Either way, it's gonna be round number 3. Let's see, a variation of Goats. In my opinion, Ghost is anything with the Lucio Brig comp, usually with a triple tank and another support. This time it's gonna be with a Sombra, so it's just tank. Or gonna be in place for the other off tank against this Reaper comp. Reaper's just gonna get hacked. Nothing you can do as a Reaper if you do get hacked from a long range. And you're facing range characters. Accurate does get pinned by MJN though. Coalescence from T-Nax already built up. Shatter already built up. Bob already built up. Counter Shatter already built up. Both Coalescence, the counter Coalescence built up. MJ and Marley both go down. Abstract falls as well. Bob no longer in play on the field. EMP already built up. No doubt Sam back to use that ult. There's the 5-man sound barrier. Jazz has his ult built up. Weebology gets pinned, does die, bullet falls as well. I'm pretty sure the only person that hasn't used his ult yet is Weebology. Oh, and Abstract. Actually using a rally at the very end there. Weebology died twice and he's still at 80. Not sure what Abstract. I'm pretty sure he died very early as well. Only reason they don't have their ult, because that was a huge ult charge fight. Shatter takes everyone. Every single person got hit by that Shatter. Takes 4. I'll make that 5. There's no way Lucio's getting out of that. Almost Flame Strike. That's 5. Everyone except for Jaybird died there. Who swapped off the Ashe onto the Hanzo. Already 50% to the ult. I mean, what can you do? He swaps off the Ashe onto the Hanzo. Already about to have that ult. Could possibly get his ult just in time to combine it. No, not in time to combine it with the dragons. There's a counter. Grab, sound, Shatter, Coalescence from both sides with a sound barrier from Molly. That's gonna flip the point. A lot of people do go down. Abstract gonna be the last one too. Back at second to last. Antimatter now taking the point. Weebology kind of wasting his teleportation there. Went up the high ground, still going into the team fight. Has that Death Blossom. There's gonna be the dragon from Jaybird. Weebology gonna have to look out for the stun from Axcrid to get a good ult off. There's the stun, and that's the initiation right there. Boom! Go straight in. It takes the Axcrid, but the sound barrier from Sam able to keep the team alive. Weebology does fall. Sam in turn though, EMB coming in. Shadow gonna come in. Only takes Molly and Bullet though. Baguette, Sam, Molly, all go down. Just getting the 2 might just be enough here. Speed does fall though. TNX in tow. Abstract as well.
This will heal you.
The 2-man shatter just was not enough. Off the EMP, everyone was able to scatter quick enough to stay alive. Antimatter to have the most control of the point. They have swapped it. And they also able to swap their positioning, rotate it around, grab Coalescence from both sides, rally from Axcrid. Yes. There's gonna be the dragons come in, MJN, Weebology, MLE all go down. Jazz was not the one who uses a grab there, so I'm gonna fall to Jazz. Speaking of a devil, who was also 75 charge, 3/4 the way there. Jaybird and Baguette both go down. The fight before this all kind of started off with a stun. It's one ability. Shatter, sound barrier from Molly. Godspin Axe could both go down. Sam falls as well. Abstract, T-Nax. And the point gonna get swapped back. Antimatter did lose it. Gonna take it back now. Take it back, oh yeah. To the left. Like a cha-cha slide, I'm singing some reason. Gonna take it back. All of a sudden it's like cha-cha slide. I don't even know it. Grab! Shatter! And the Death Blossom. T-Nax only one left alive on that point. Coalescence battle! It's not a death battle, it's a coalescence battle! Gonna get taken out by Jaybird. Not from a coalescence, from Jaybird. And Antimatter finally win a map. So it is 1-1 going into map number 4. It's just 1-1-1. 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw for all the teams, for both teams. This could be a very, very long set. Which is a huge blade there. The cards are down. T-Nax with a huge amount of healing, but it is a Moira and a low percentage. Bullet with a lot of defensive assists. Weebology with a lot of kills. And Axcrid with an armor. We do see an epic there. I didn't catch it all. Wait, let me just look. I don't remember what the first one was, but it was something 5-0 something. Apparently, when you look in, all the comments show up on the side. That's really mean. So we're gonna have to go to the match input in the chat are Both teams are ready. Just copy and paste the earlier messages, and we'll get to go. This could still go either way. So, Eclipse win a 5v6, and then they lose a 6v6. Does that make any sense at all? In fact, no, they win 2 5v6s, and then lose that. So there's 2 things that happen here, okay? Jaybird came in, Weebology came in, the 2 supports got taken out, and Sam came in for combat. So something happened there with a mix of all that. I do believe that Jaybird and Weebology just won and just dominated. I'm gonna just chalk it up to them because I don't really have time to do a full analysis of it. Did I? Okay, I thought I just left my own game. Creepy laugh. Yeah, Jaybird counts as 2.5. That's kind of the thing. He's like a carry. I've been asked, what is the next map? I don't know. I'm gonna have to actually check. It's in the schedule. It's under map 5. It's gonna be Dorado. Both teams did say that they are ready. I don't know how it'll go from this, though.
Traveling to Dorado. Initiating launch.
Dorado. I really hope I said that right. Lieutenant Oof, no longer in the game. How long can this set go for? So someone's gonna win this map. So it's gonna go 2-1-1. Then we go to map 5, someone could win that. Or that could be drawed. So we go to the next map. Wait, so map 5 could be win or drawn. Map 6, let's say the other team wins it, so it's 2-2-2. And we make sure the 7th map is. So I don't know what would happen if we go to map 7. That would just be insane. It is 1-1-1 though.
3, 2, 1. Attackers.
I don't even know what would happen in this case. Because we're gonna have to go to map 5 and I don't know what the map 5 is.
Winston reporting.
Godspeed, first one to fall.
This is going to hurt.
I believe he dove to the high ground. Let's just look at the human highlight reel. Jaybird, 31. As I said, human highlight reel. Gets a pick on abstract, and it's a dynamite to the face of the support. Map 5 is Oasis. We'll see, we'll see. I'll have to look at it. I'm gonna get confirmation from my other people. I don't know what map 6 would be, or even a 7 if that's a possibility. Biology and Godspeed both fall. Sam 1 health. Does die. Biology does get res. Jaybird gets caught out and taken out. Actually using that belt now. Nice, let's follow Weebology. as well. T-Nex still alive, just not in that mech. You see the Valk from Axe Crit. Bullet now using the Valk to counteract. There's the grab. Abstract, T-Nex. Godspeed all as well. All go down. Usually when you use the Valk second, your team somehow ends up winning the fight. That rule does kind of get thrown out with ults. But if it's a normal fight without any ults, just one Valk versus another Valk, is usually whoever Valk second, as long as no picks have been taken, you win the fight. There's really optimizing that time that your Valk is up and there is not without any of your people dying. That is the real key, crucial part of playing Mercy. And also factoring in all the ults. Axford did fall there. Gonna have to take a long respawn. Godspeed gets caught out in this room here. He's completely taken out. That is actually not true. He who ults last, ults best. That is actually not true at all. A lot of time, the last ult in a fight is a wasted ult. Because usually if it's like a 6 ult fight, or 6 ult to use 3 from each team, or even a 7, 3 for 3, some big ult kills everyone, and then you use like a high noon, and it gets no one. Speaking of high noon, Shatter, Sleep, High Noon, Nano, all coming in. You are down. There's the Transcendence coming in. Bullet, Abstract, 2 down right now. Jaybird does get rezzed and able to put that Bob in play. There's also the Blizzard, Axford, Sam, and Godspeed all go down. Baguette falls as well. Cannot spectate Bobs for whatever reason. Abstract fall. No, Abstract didn't die. No, he did. He's didn't fall again though. He's now on the Widow. The sniper battle. Don't interrupt it, Diva. What are you doing, T-Nax? I wanted to see Jaybird versus Abstract. Bob gonna come in from T-Nax, set into the back line. Takes Bullet out, who's so close to that Valk, can taste it, but not able to use it. Action does use that Valk. I get Sam and Godspeed all go down. Actually gonna go in with the Res. Doesn't mess it up. Baguette now back in the fight. Abstract does fall, actually does fall as well. Valk coming in from Bullet. And if you saw there, Bullet didn't have the ult while Sam did. Bullet was a few percentages behind. And that's what happens under a few different scenarios where you do ult second in the fight. As the Valk, you won't have the ult in time, and sometimes that's just a crucial second. Although it doesn't really matter. Antimatter, all of a sudden, just turn everything around here. They couldn't get the job done in a 5v6 where they were the 6, and now they just full held on Dorado.
Initiating match.
So this is just a very, very interesting game. You can still go either way, but Jaybird, whatever happened, they subbed him in and their fortunes have turned around. I usually don't do MVPs, but at the moment it looks like it's going to be Jaybird if there was one. I don't think there is one though, because there isn't. I never do MVPs by myself, unless the league requires it. And this league does not. Can I get on? There we go. Can I keep it? There we go.
Ready for battle.
I'm still holding down circle, so I'm still going down. I'm still holding the pad thing. I'm still holding it. Just ever so slightly, so it's kind of balanced. Gotta find that sweet spot. There we go. Okay, well, that aside, trying to like OCD myself. Godspeed able to get a turret all the way up on the high ground. That Godspeed on a Torbjorn. Let's look at that. Sending in those bullets. Attempt at a boop, but Molly doesn't get anything close but no cigar. Doesn't knock anyone off the high ground. Doesn't knock the main tank. But instead, the main tank, they're gonna drop. Although, they are one up. not that bad of a moment at that moment. A few seconds before that, and it would have been brutal. Godspeed going in with the hammer on Uvology, and he does fall with help from the turret, but does help from the hammer. Got a shot in, I think. Just a bit of poke coming in, a bit of spam from both sides. The Hans of the Torbjorn all putting in damage. Abstract and Weebology as well. Shatter from Actrid comes in. Huge. Gets 4, I believe. I didn't even look. I just looked at people on the ground and counted, and I assume it's 4. Pin all the way in the backline. Baguette does fall, though. But MJN pins in. Unable to escape. Falls as well. Baguette does get res. Not going to be treatment for MJN. Sights and Dragons. Jaybird able to get a pick onto Sam with the Dragons. And Abstract gets picked by Draz. What is his charge right now? He is 100 flat than when I saw him. Weebology now using that blade. There's the grab actually gonna go down. T-Nax and got speed already down. We also did see Marley fall. There's a coalescence from Bullet. Sam using the one-man stab to try and hold the point as long as he can. Gonna get tracked down here. Still, the spell gonna come in from T-Nax. And the stall from Abstract. You see the Molten Core and the grab coming in time from Baguette and Godspeed. Godspeed does fall. There's a shatter from MJN. There's down bear from Molly. The grab coming in from Baguette, but it's not going to do much. MJN does fall, though. On top of the Torbjorn ult. But there's just so much damage being applied, especially from Draz, who had so much charge there. Didn't really get any at the end of the fight, but does keep a lot. Antimatter does win map number 4. They go up 2-1-1. MJN has a run. I'm gonna have to see what the what the other maps are. Shatter, and that's it. The cards are down. MJN, Bullet, and Jazz. It is indeed gonna be Oasis. So, I honestly have no clue how it... If Antimatter do not take this, I have no clue what's gonna happen. But what I can say is that Jaybird going in. Oh, apparently game's over. Somehow I didn't know about this. I didn't know playoffs. Well, apparently. I just assumed it was first to 3, because the other maps have been first to 3. When someone's won 3 maps, they win. Apparently that's it. I thought there'd be like a 6th. Alright, so there's something going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna put myself in real quick to figure out what's going on. You know, we don't have a map 6. I did ask in the chat what happened, like in the one of the chats. So, let's see who did win. So, apparently Antimatter take it. I think that is it. I really hope I put it in the chat right. Okay, well, this has been Outcast12568. I'm signing off because apparently it's already over. I was expecting to do quite a lot more of this. Although, this has been quite an exhausting day. Just like 4 hours straight of this. Yeah, I apparently guessed wrong on what it was. OutcastOne2568, sign off. Hope to see you all next time. Hope you all had as fun as I did casting these games as you had watching. I'm out. See you guys. See you guys next time. Outcast out. Peace.